Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Glad to have you here. Today we're going to be looking at some Total War Warhammer replays. So I'm going to be taking you through these four in the next series of videos. I don't have much time because I'm heading out on a road trip. So I just hopped in a quick battle, did some 4 battles, and I'm going to kind of stagger them so I'm at least releasing something while I'm gone. So let's take a look. So this first one is Beastmen versus Dwarfs, and this was my first battle, my first quick battle back since Thanksgiving. So I had forgotten a few things, and mostly I had forgotten to put potions on any of my heroes, which is a very smart move, but we'll pause here and go over the army comps. So I have 3 Bestigor here in the front, 4 Gore Herd, 2 on each side. I got 2 Gore Bulls here. I got a Beast Lord, and I have a Bray Shaman of the Wild here in the middle with Devolve and Spawn a Cygor. I also have 2 of these Centaurs with great weapons here. We'll go take a look at his army. So he's got a pretty difficult dwarf box here. 2 cannons here in the front, supported by a main line of dwarf warriors. So he's got, I think, 3 dwarf warriors in the front, a dwarf warrior on that flank, a longbeard on this flank, a dwarf warrior in the back, 2 coilers, dragonback slayers, the grumbling guard here to keep their fatigue from causing any problems, and then he's got 2 thanes, I think, each with healing potions, and Thorgrim Grudgebearer, who will be buffing up his whole army, and of course a runesmith. So I'm immediately going to charge up just try to engage as much as possible. Hopefully these cannons are getting blocked by the trees. I think they're shooting at my Centaurs with great weapons, which is a good target. I'm going to eventually see that and start moving them around to the flanks to at least get them running. Hopefully make some dwarfs miss their target. I'm very confident in my front line of Bestigors, but I'm feeling iffy about these Gore Herd with shields. I don't know how. I don't really play Beastmen, so it's kind of hard to see. He's opening fire here on my Gore Herd, which is perfect for me. That's why they have the shields. And I'm gonna move my Bestigor straight in. This one's actually gonna open fire here. And I'm just gonna want to envelop. So I'm gonna send 1 Gore Herd at his flanks and then 1 around. And I'm going to try and do the same thing on this side. But I think I just actually have enough here to cover the main line. I'm going to have these Gore Bulls helping each side as well. And I'm going to be doing Devolve here on his main infantry blob. And so what is normally a pretty horrible spell actually can do some good damage when spread across like 6 units here. You can see my Centaurs coming around. My main line is going to engage here. Send my Beast Lord in first. Bit of a micro mistake. With Bestigors coming up behind. These Dwarf Warriors really have no chance against Bestigor, especially when I'm popping all my abilities here. It really boosts their leadership and their attack. And you can see I charge these Longbeards here in the back with the Centaurs, and they're not going to like that. But I'm going to see their Dwarf Warriors are coming here to try and catch them, so I'm going to pull these guys out. And I'm going to pull these Centaurs out as well, because they charge this side just like there. And I'm going to sandwich this Dwarf Warrior here, try and get it off the map between my 2 Centaurs. And they should have no problem dealing with it. He's done good. He's got his Slayers here against my Gore Bull, and they're going to love that fight. And so eventually I'm going to see that when I see his health dropping, and I'm going to pull him out. And this is very dangerous for me because I know I have no healing potions. So I came into this fight expecting to lose, essentially, because I didn't have any healing potions. But I thought I'd give it a good fight anyways. Here you can see they got sandwiched, and they're just not going to be able to hold up against that much damage. Here you can see my Lord. They're kind of breaking through. This hero blob is breaking through this Bestigor herd. and they're going to start doing a number here on this Beast Lord because he's unsupported in that combat. This Gorbol is doing good. I think he's actually not attacking anything right now, which is sad, but I'm wrapping up the flanks, and now I just have to kind of be worried about this hero block. So I'm going to move this Bestigor herd in that dealt with this left side to come help, and I'm going to start just pushing all my troops in the middle. I got my Gorbol finally out of that fight. I'm going to send him after some like weak targets like these Coilers here to keep them from firing. My Centaurs here are going to break up this, and I charge them here into the back of this hero block to just try and do some more damage, support my hero, who, where is he? He's right in the thick of it, and that's not where I want him to be. So I thought I'd just sacrifice that Centaur to support him. I still have one healthy Gorbol. My Bray Shaman's not looking good. I've kept him in combat with the Grumbling Guard for too long. But right before he's about to go, I spawn a Cygor here with my spare mana. And I'm going to rush him towards, I think, actually this Grumbling Guard. Oh no, I'm going to rush him straight at Thorgrim. And here, I'm going to pull out my Lord here soon and send him after the Runesmith. And I'm going to try and just help have my Gorbols here deal with the Thanes. See, this Runesmith's holding up pretty well against a lot of armor-piercing damage here. I was kind of surprised. But you can see here, my Beast Lord, very low health, no health potion this battle, and he's going to go to help finish up that Runesmith while my Gorbols here deal with these things. Grumbling Guard put up a really good fight here, not going down easily. And at this point, if I can just get these heroes off the field, I'll win. And I think I have enough infantry support here. Yeah, you can see there that one routes, and that thing routes as well. Fearing victory. Let's go take a look at some kills. I think those forests actually were disservice to the cannons. I think they would have done a lot more damage here to these guys if they hadn't been in the forest, if they had just been deployed as far back as they possibly could. These Coilers, I was surprised my Gorbols lasted as long as they did. I don't know what the Coilers were firing at, but they didn't seem to get very many kills. These Slayers got good kills here. Grumbling Guard, Longbeards, yeah. The Dwarf Warriors, this Longbeard did okay, especially for being squashed from all sides. This Bestigor did well. This one did okay too. They had a lot of health left, so potentially could have paid for themselves and if the battle was longer. Good kills here on the Centaurs. I stopped kind of micromanaging them halfway through the battle. Bray Shaman did his job. He cast Devolve and he kind of helped in some of the smaller melee fights. Gorbols did well. Beast Lord just soaked up a lot of damage. Overall, not very many kills. He deployed more than me, which is rare for a dwarf player. But anyways, good game to my opponent, and that's that.